Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 3. You gonna drink all this alcohol? You ain't got no Kentucky Fried Chicken on there.
Right.
No, absolutely not.
The last call. Just charge it. It was to Howard.
Yeah. You about to find out the truth. Voicemail?
Jimmy.
Hey,
Jesus, when did you come in?
I don't know. I left my watch outside. You know, maybe an hour ago. Are you doing some ironing?
Yeah.
Time is right.
Hey, yeah, I know things didn't go well for us yesterday, but
Us.
boy, being back in the office sure felt good. Really good. Be
So,
prepared in case any more work comes my way. And the space blanket lining in the suit, what a fantastic idea. It really made being outside much more tolerable. I'm thinking about taking a little walk around the block later on.
That's great, Chuck. You should do that.
Jimmy, are you all right?
Oh no.
Well, I didn't sleep last night, so I was doing some soul searching, and I came to a decision. I'm gonna take that deal.
You're sure? This is what you want?
No, it's what you want me to do.
Kim talked to me. I got pretty nasty. I'm not proud, but thinking about what she said, I'd be a fool to pass up that money.
It is a lot of money.
It's only $20,000.
been talking about the back end after everything.
And I have zero interest in working with Howard, so it's probably best that we keep to our separate sandboxes.
Wish it could have worked out.
Yeah. Imagine that, huh? Two McGill boys, side by side, storming the gates, righting wrongs, taking down the bad guys, and making a boatload of money to boot. That would have been great, right?
The very best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except,
I'll keep on Howard. Won't badger him, but maybe I can gradually wear him down, you know, get him to come around.
don't
That's-
keep...
Thanks.
Mm.
Wow. I'm so lucky to have you looking out for me.
I'll do what I can. I'm not promising anything.
I get it. It's a long shot.
Hey, he might change his mind.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, maybe there is a way that you could get Howard to change his mind.
How?
Quit.
Jimmy, no.
No,
That
it's
was part of it.
perfect.
We've already been through all of this, all the reasons I'm never going to leave HHM.
But you don't have to really quit, okay? You just threaten to quit, right? You get in a game of chicken with Howard. He's got to blink or HHM goes under. It's a perfect plan.
Jimmy,
If that's what you want, you know, us working together, you can make it happen easily. I mean, hey, that reception you got yesterday at HHM, how about that, right? The whole lobby of HHM applauding for you. They love you. Now, you threatened to pull out, Hamlin would be insane to screw with you. You've got the nuclear option. Launch the doomsday device. Game over. If working with me is what you really want.
Uh-oh.
Right, Chuck?
Mm.
You called him. You called Hamlin. I always turn my phone off before I put it in your mailbox. 2 nights ago, it was left on. Battery drained. I was so damn sure that I turned it off, you know, because I always do. It's a habit, right? So it was nagging me. It was nagging me. So I called the phone company. Turns out there was a deleted call at 2 a.m. when I was asleep right there. And you know whose number? Hamlin's. The only person who could have made that call and deleted it is you, Chuck. Boy, that phone, huh? Phone must have felt like a blowtorch in your ear. All that electricity, all those radio waves right up against the side of your head. My God! What was so important that you had to call Howard before our meeting? The only thing I can think, the only thing that makes sense is you told him not to hire me. It was always you, right? Right back to when I passed the bar and tried to join the firm. You didn't want me. Speak up. Tell me why. It's the least you can do for me now. I'm your brother. We're supposed to look out for each other. Why were you working against me, Chuck?
You're not a real lawyer.
I'm what?
You're not a real lawyer. University of American Samoa, for Christ's sake? An online course? What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh. I committed my life to this. You don't slide into it like a cheap pair of slippers and then reap all the rewards.
I thought you were proud of me.
I was. When you straightened out and got a job in the mailroom, I was very proud.
So that's it then, right? Keep old Jimmy down in the mailroom because he's not good enough to be a lawyer.
I know you. I know what you were, what you are. People don't change. You're Slippin' Jimmy. And Slippin' Jimmy I can handle just fine, but Slippin' Jimmy with a law degree is like a chimp with a machine gun. The law is sacred. If you abuse that power, people get hurt. This is not a game. Because you have to know, on some level, I know you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
No.
You sent him off the deep end. Wow.
That's what I was thinking too.
I got you a 20-pound bag of ice and some bacon and some eggs and a couple of those steaks that you like. Some fuel canisters. It's enough for 3 or 4 days. After that,
You're on your own.
you're on your own. I am done.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Don't call him now. Don't call him and don't run after him after what you just did.
Jimmy.
Just throw the phone at him.
Jimmy, come back inside. Jimmy! Jimmy!
You paint your own house. That's messed up. That's messed up.
Man, that's messed up. That's messed up, man. Oh, man.
The betrayal.
Right.
The audacity.
The deceit. The backstabbing of it all.
I don't get it.
That was, man.
I mean, I understood what he was saying as to why he was so frustrated with him. But to go behind his back and do what he did, no. He could have been like, flat out, if he was the older brother, you know what? You went and got... And he said, I thought you were so proud of me. He said, I was when you were in the mailroom. No, he said when you straightened yourself up and you were working in the mailroom. Straighten yourself up? What? No. He worked in the mailroom, but he was also taking online classes to become a lawyer. I didn't see anything wrong with bettering himself. Better ourselves.
Right. And he got that case out of thin air by himself.
He did. Not out of thin air,
Right,
but the way he came about it, it was freaking awesome. And it was genius. How he wrote it all out on the toilet paper. He wanted to fight for people who knew that didn't have a voice. And that's probably, you're right, that's probably the part that just made him go and start defending criminals. But I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that.
Now he's Saul Goodman.
Take the deal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the deal. Nah, I'm gonna take the deal. But you know what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna need 50,000 and the other half at the end of the day. You can have a case, but I need 50 G's.
Mm-mm.
You give me 50 G's and we good. You could keep my brother over here. That was not cool at all.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mike though.
Yeah.
So he took the phone call after he got the puppy for his granddaughter. And he took a phone call, and I was like, it's probably the veterinarian telling him he got work for him. So he goes to a parking structure, and he's standing there with his pimento cheese sandwich. That's the name of the show. I mean, the name of the episode is, oh, that's the name of the episode. It was pimento, right?
Yep.
So he is in the parking structure. This cyborg comes.
This Joker's like 6'10".
He looked like he was 8 feet
Right.
compared to Mike, because he stood up and he looked over at him like, you a
Joker
big
was
dude.
freaking huge. 300 pounds, 6'10".
Big old teddy bear.
Right.
Basically. But then so he's there, the cyborg comes, and then Simon walks up,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, hey, jibber jabber,
What you carrying?
what you carrying? Pimento. No, man, we on the job. What kind of gun do you have? You asked me what I was carrying. Pimento. Well, I got a 1911 gun, blah, blah, blah. I got a Swiss Wesson and
That's what I'm
da-da-da-da-da.
going to tell you that I had.
And that's what I'm going to tell you I got. So, the guy who wants the job, what did he say his name was?
Price.
His nephew, yeah, he said, so, my name is Price. It's not really my name. It's my nephew's name. It's a really cool name. I always like that name. So I'm going to use that name. You don't have to give me your name. You can give me a real name. You can give me a fake name. I mean, literally. Like, for real. So Mike took the gun. The guy said, Simon said, well, what are you going to do? You going to take my gun? He said, no, he said, so it's $500 per person. That's what he wanted to pay him.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no, how about you give me and the big guy $750, and whatever is left, you give it to this old man. What do you call him?
No, he said they $750 for both of them because he doesn't even have a weapon. So.
Oh, yeah. But he called him something. It was a nickname that he
Yeah,
gave him.
yeah.
I forgot what it was. He was like, yeah. Oh, Magoo or something like that. Did he say Magoo? Something crazy. He was like, no. He was like, it's okay. I mean, if I need a gun, I'll just take one of yours.
Here, I'll even make it easy for you.
He said, you ain't got to.
Right.
You ain't got to make it easy. So then he turned the gun toward him. He grabbed it. Took the magazine out. Took that extra
Popped him
bullet
in
out.
the neck. Popped him in the throat.
Popped him right in the jugular. No jugular. Right there. Whatever that is. Thorax.
In the throat.
Larynx. In the throat. He
Took
went
all his
down.
guns off
He
of him.
said, yeah, you look like the type of guy that have an ankle gun. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go, what else you got? He took like 4 weapons off of him and put them in the trash can. And then looked at the cyborg.
The
He was like,
cyborg
you
took
want
off
one of
and
these
ran.
guns? He said, you want one of these guns? He took off running softly, but it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, and he was like, so I get all the money, right? Because it's a 3-man job, and they gone. So he got $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy had pills, and he wanted money for the pills. So he stole pills for the money. And Mike was like, what you're going to do is, you're going to count the money, make sure everything's there. Then you're going to give him the product. That's going to be the end of the deal. So he was counting the money. When the guys came, it was 3 of them. He was like, no, you should have had a 3-man person. He said, whatever. I'm good. And Mike stood there as calm as he is. You know, we know him from Breaking Bad. You know, he don't sweat. Even when he was about to die in Breaking Bad, he said, why are you here? I want to die in peace. But he was standing there. He said, he was like, is all the money there? He was like, nah, I'm missing $20, so it's all good. So he's about to put the money back in there and get the product. He said, no. He said, a deal is a deal. He said, he looked at the guy. He was like, so, $20. He was like, you going to blow the deal for $20? He said, do you want to blow the deal for $20? So the deal was made. He gets back in the car. He said, how did you know that you wasn't going to need a gun? He said, I know everything about that cat.
Mm-hmm.
That cat worked for this cat over here. That cat don't want to know that this cat is making this deal. So he wanted to do everything he could do to make this deal go smoothly. No gun needed. I could get more pills. He said there's a difference between a criminal and a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I know bad cops and I know
Honest thieves.
and honest thieves. He broke it down.
Mm-hmm.
He broke it down to him. Really good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Really good episode. I
So disappointed in Chuck.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm disappointed in him, but it just seems like he helped him to get back on his feet, then he just backstabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. Because for him to be able to take his socks off and feel the grass between his toes
Mm-hmm.
outside, that was a big step for him.
Mm-hmm.
He said, oh man, the radiation must have been just coming through the phone to your head when you put the phone to your ear, huh?
Yeah.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you got enough, you got ice, you got bacon, you got everything you need for 3 days. After that, you're on your own. I'm done.
Yeah.
I wash my hands of you. Oh man.
That's good. So
That
let
was
us know
good.
what you guys thought.
You didn't have no thoughts, baby?
No, I'm good to go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all.
Love you guys. No spoilers. Bye.